All right, welcome everyone to SpeedGaming. We are on day 2 of brackets for the 2023 Link to the Past Randomizer Main Tournament. We have a match today between Orange and Skele running Fad Keys. I am Gilgamesh, joined by one of Skele's teammates in League, actually, Mr. Ty Various. Ty, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Gil. How's it going? Doing well, doing well.
So we actually have a fun, interesting today. Instead of just standard boots or open hard, we have probably the most complex mode that is available, Fad Keys.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. My only disappointment is before the match, I asked them both for interesting factoids about themselves, just in case they got a standard mode, so we had to fill 6 minutes, but that's okay.
Yeah, shouldn't have to worry about that too much. For those uninitiated, what Fad Keys is, it's a almost full key sanity mode. The only difference being that the 2 Castle Tower small keys are guaranteed to be vanilla, and the GT big key is guaranteed to be somewhere in Ganon's Tower. So this is the first game in a best-of-3 match between these two players. Skele came out of group stage as the winner of their group, going 5-1, I believe. And Orange came in second place in their group. Both runners been around for a while. Both runners very, very good, so this should be a great match.
Yeah, Orange picking the objectively better Uncle route and getting paid out with 10 arrows instead of a map.
All right, but let me riddle me this, Ty. How do you feel about Houlihan and going straight to Easter?
Oh, you know I like clowning. So one thing I do like about this Uncle start is you get a really early tree pull, and you can actually set up all 3. Getting those bombs off that first tier of tree pull, but looks like the crab's also dishing out bombs today, so no shortage of explosions.
Nice shovel on Uncle. And yeah,
maybe
just bombs everywhere this seed.
Yeah, maybe he was digging that escape hatch in trying to rescue Zelda and then got tired, so just gave Link the shovel.
Looks like with the tree pull, Orange might attempt escape here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike this play at all, and especially if you're at this stage in the tournament, you have to be kind of comfortable with a bomb escape anyway, because you
For
could
yourself.
draw that. I'm not at this stage in the tournament, Gil. You are.
Yeah, so of note, only the first chest in here is actually in logic at the moment. You do need the Hyrule Castle small key to put the next two chests in logic, but again, that doesn't stop anyone here.
No. Hey, look, more bombs. Orange
Very
with
nice.
fantastic.
Hey, look, more bombs.
You know, let's just assume the next 10 checks are going to be bombs and get these facts out of the way anyway. But Skele showing us not bombs, there are arrows on the tree poles as well. Fantastic.
I didn't catch what the MSU is here.
So the MSU on Orange's side is Gradius.
Okay.
Like classic Gradius. And I believe Skele is using FF5
Okay.
if we end up switching audio.
All right, very nice bomb strats from Orange here.
Oh yeah. Not
Skele picking up some mitts in Blind Spot though.
Jeepers.
Or not mitts, just gloves, not mitts. Those are a different thing.
This guy, I swear. Starting to worry about you, Gil.
So I haven't played in a couple days. I'm a little rusty. All that newfangled Zelda.
Man, I watched the current world record of that. It's insane. Anyway,
nice,
we're talking about a much older Zelda here. As Orange using some pot strats, taking out that ball and chain guard. Not a whole lot in escape other than that nice shield that'll help deflect some spears.
This is a little aggressive, setting up the death warp to check Dark Cross, but
hey Gil, there's your mitts.
Yeah, I see. I had the foresight. I knew the mitts were coming. I just called it a little early.
If you would have done the well first, it would have been mitts and Blind's Hut.
Exactly.
Skele should know better. He's making you look silly. But realizing he's a couple rupees short, going to drop back in here so he doesn't leave Bottle Vendor behind.
Yeah.
Yep, I like how Orange is figuring out where he is by picking up that pot with the heart in it.
Oh yeah, you want that extra heart here because you just have to face tank these ropes.
Yep.
All right, using the shovel to position here a little bit. I like it. Yeah, this is tricky.
And he made it through, though. One more rope to get through.
Yeah, we got one more.
And there's a bottle in the chicken hut. Wow,
right.
Gets it done.
Well done.
Get your claps in chat for Orange. That is
easy clap.
Not an easy darkroom to navigate with practically no echolocation devices. And another map on the sick kid. No, he's not sick. He's just studying for finals. He's got parchment rolled up in his bed.
Yeah, maps in this mode tend to be a little less useful than they might in other key sanity modes, just because we have to clear every dungeon anyway. I mean, having your pendant knowledge can be slightly useful for determining what items could be in GT, or having knowledge of what the red crystals are, etc. But usually you're not going to go out of your way for maps.
Yeah, I'm of the mind in this mode to just sort of check Saha, check the bomb bender, and call it a day.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright, Skele just going to go ahead and blind check the race game. I don't really blame him. Other than those mitts, there wasn't a whole lot in CAC.
Yeah, I like the blind checker race game in key sanity modes anyway, just because the number of items that you actually want to collect is increased drastically.
Exactly.
Like more bombs.
Oh, look. Skele, you only had 6!
Yeah, right? At that point, just take them.
Team meeting. Where's Hexodus? So, Skele wrapping up his CAC checks as Orange is about to head in. And we're going to see the rest of Escape here. So, we have full escape knowledge at 6 minutes anyway. Gosh, it's like this was standard.
Almost.
I mean, Orange did it on bombs, and now we have all of Escape cleared out. The only difference is Orange didn't get that light cone, but that didn't really slow him down.
No. Oh,
Ooh.
well, that's a nice thing to find.
Yeah, speaking of not being slowed down.
You're right,
Skele,
it's just like standard boots.
Skele, a known over-hoverer. So,
keep an eye out
boots.
for that.
Small gap? No worries, I'll just hover past that and drop into the next gap.
It shouldn't be too long before Orange ends up getting those.
No.
Basically, once Kakariko gets cleared out.
Yeah, that's probably my next stop anyway, so not too much of a boot advantage here. But Skele saying, heck those bombs at race game, I'll just fill up on this bush crab here.
They have to do some bomb strats in the mini Moldorm cave, because we currently have no weapons.
It's a shame it's not like those Game Boy Zelda games where you can actually use the shovel to flip certain enemies.
Could you do that?
I think that was in the original Link's Awakening. You could flip over the terrapins in that version.
Yeah, you might be right. I haven't played that version in a while. Oh, Skele down with 2 bombs here.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
2 bombs is all Orange needed to do the dark rooms and escape. Speaking of capes... oh, sorry.
Bomb refresh.
Yep. Orange getting his mitts, and I think Skele's about half the maps at this point too. Like,
yeah,
we've found a fair contingent of maps.
All right, this is a little dangerous here for Skele. 1 heart, no sword.
No worries, as he just dashes the pickle line anyway. The mad lad.
Anything kills you in 1 hit here.
Ooh, did stop the dash.
Nope. Oh, craps. Oh, they're everywhere.
Get the magic, Skele. There you go.
Alright.
Alright. Makes it. As Orange picks up his calculus homework from the sick kid. We love to see it.
$50 for the trouble. Looks like Skele's gonna try to set up the water walk here and do the Zora, or not Zora area, but Flippers checks.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Ooh. It was a little unfortunate. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like he was getting phantom inputs.
Yeah.
Accidental left inputs there. That's what the F stands for. Phantom.
Gil, I'm continue to be worried about you. So, wait. So we saw, Skele back with escape. He hasn't done King's Tomb yet.
For that Ice Rod Cave is generally pretty generous. As long as you're even like thinking about being over the pit, it's usually good enough. But
yeah,
pretty much unfortunate that it happened on 1 heart.
Where the color changes is kind of what I go by. So, Skele putting those boots right to work. Orange, however, saying, I'm going to check this shovel that I got.
Shovel time.
Ooh.
Flippers. Well, okay. Guess we don't have to Flipper anymore.
It looks like Skele got the big key out of for Desert as well, but that's an interesting spot for that pair of flippers. That's what they're called, not going to lie.
Yes. Alright, Skele going back in here. Gonna check the dam, probably head over to Agina's cave.
Yep, hey, more bombs. Alright, here's Orange's boots. $50 for his troubles. So let's see. We got our mitts.
We sure do.
We got a cape.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Orange is feeling real crazy with a sword, he could just do Dark Aga. He's already shown championship of darkness.
Let's calm down a little bit.
This is where we draw the line. This.
Oh, small key to desert.
Okay,
we just need a way in desert.
Yeah, like watch the book just be right here in Agina's cave, like key under the mat. Not a whole lot on the ledge.
Skele getting a little unlucky here without the sword.
Yeah.
Doing these dashes, getting kind of beat up.
Dr. Bowser, who hurt you? Flute and mirror incoming for a Merle in desert.
I mean, that's not that bad.
No. It's, I mean, checkerboard cave is kind of the meme.
I would love a I would love a mirror this early with Mitz access, especially to Dark World.
Yep. Oh yeah, get yourself a nice big loop. All right.
Got the island. All right, so we are probably gonna need that mirror. I mean, we're gonna need that mirror anyway, but you know.
Yeah. Eventually.
Is this gonna be an escape play for Skele, or just gonna go over to Eastern and just wanted to refill?
I'd imagine it's Eastern, and then escape is sort of a last play here. But like you were saying, like those flippers technically aren't in logic until we find the Hyrule Castle key.
Right. Wait, no. Wait, where were the flippers? The flippers were
at the dig spot, and the shovel was in the back of.
Right.
Escape. Thieves Town green pendant, and I think I saw Eastern was another pendant when Skele did a map check.
All right, Zaha holding nothing.
Just a couple Werther's originals. He's just happy you came to visit. I'm sure he gets lonely over here.
He does. Maybe he shouldn't have moved out here.
Yeah, I mean, he had that nice house in CAC.
Yeah, right. He's got the biggest house in town.
He's the village elder, and he decides to come over here. Oh, I'm protecting Hyrule against the evils in Eastern Palace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's just polishing some boots. Come on.
All right, yes. Pendant Eastern confirmed here as Skele decides to dip on in. Do we have all the maps for the Light World dungeons? It's kind of funny.
It looked like we did when Orange checked there. I think I saw a crystal up on
Is this even map shuffle? Oh, look, it's the big key to this dungeon.
Game.
The classic.
Just some days, man. Some days. Well, that's one extra
bow in here too while we're here, right?
I will walk away temporarily because I don't want. Well, there's a cane.
That's a cane. All right.
Somewhere on another restream right now, Homemade Beer is smiling and he doesn't know why.
We are so close to sequence breaking Ice Palace.
the Eastern Rush is real.
Actually, yeah, we can do it right now.
We need a fire source.
Oh yeah, fire source. Yeah.
I mean, you can do it, Mr. Cheaty Glitches.
Listen. Probably.
You're like Batman, just given enough time and preparation, you can... Alright, finally a chest in Eastern that's not exciting.
Alright, Man Under the Bridge, giving us a vanilla bottle. This one's gotta be, though.
Wow.
Okay. Skele is gonna have a rough time here, I think, with 2 hearts and no lamp. This might be tough.
Cape.
That's true. That's true.
And cane strats to get rid of the rope.
The Popo needs to make sure that it plays nicely, because sometimes that Popo goes in weird spots and you can't get it.
Yep. Got the key, put on the cape, grabbing a heart. And here we have waterfall hook shot.
Okay, let's just get everything. Flute plus hook shot. Mountain's looking pretty good. Although that hook shot, again, not a logic.
Yeah. Alright.
And a piece of heart for Skele's troubles.
So Orange is here with plenty of cash, with nothing on the ledge, so it doesn't have to come back. I'm not gonna lie though, even without that flute, if I'm Orange, I have mitts and a hook shot, I'm sequence breaking the mountain. Not knowing that's logic.
I can definitely see that. Oh, was Shovel on Uncle? Okay. Ty, you've been lying to me this whole time.
Shovel was just on Uncle. You're right, because he dug the escape tunnel.
Right.
I just enjoy lying
That's
to you,
right.
Gil, and seeing how
Sorry,
long
chat.
you believe me.
Ty will be properly disciplined.
Bingo all over again. Alright.
It looks like Orange is doing what you suggested and heading right up. Oh, okay. Everyone's favorite small key.
Everyone without exception. I was kind of hoping Orange would test the stun prize there, but...
Yeah, so this is a shame that Skele's fake flipper
the water
didn't work out. Yeah, because that costs him that hook shot. For now.
Yeah, I mean, he has flute, though, so he can always just pop back over to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Which he might do. I know Skele is a fan of correcting mistakes, and there he goes, correcting me instantly.
Well, you have to come up here anyway and do this,
Yeah.
so it's not, you're not losing a ton of time.
Yep, Skele doing the quick swap echolocation to figure out when he's in the door frame. You love to see it.
Another
Third bottle.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need that one.
No.
To answer a question in chat, so no, you do not need the pearl for Waterfall Cave if you do it in Waterwalk state. It's only when you're in Fake Flipper state that you need to leave and go back in to reset with the Moon Pearl.
Yep. So let's see what kind of goodies Orange is going to get here for that hook shot.
I'm gonna say a Moon Pearl. Call me crazy.
Okay, crazy. I'd rather call you Gilgamesh 501.
Well,
my father was Gilgamesh 501.
That's
I'm
right.
Gil. Alright, Skele trying the hover, under hovers this time.
oh boy,
I think here's
another
that
map.
escape play.
Yeah. Wow, a Moon Pearl.
Wow. Crazy. Couldn't help myself.
Alright, so now... Oh, yeah, it looked like Orange was 1 pixel off there.
Yep. Honestly, yeah, not too big of a deal. Just try it again. I was going to say, otherwise, all you're really doing this for is Spiral Cave. You could
Yeah,
even
but
just...
You don't want to leave Spiral, though.
I know. You don't want to, especially when you have the boots, but you got boots and no sword.
True.
Right, Skele. Just abandon the rest of Escape and go dig up your flippers. Dr. Bowser, that's probably true.
Another mirror-locked big key on Floating Island.
All right, well, something tells me, I don't know, I feel like now Swamp is going to be a pendant just to make that mirror be sillier places.
Oh, that would be rude. I don't think that's going to be the case, but...
No, we already
Stranger
know 2 were
things have
pendants
happened.
as well. It's true. Alright, Skele not having to go with bomb strats and escape because he does have that Cane of Samaria. Orange, if I wasn't mistaken, just getting a little more cash, so could have skipped Spiral.
Never skip Spiral.
Never,
Right, it
ever.
looked like Swamp and TR were red crystals from there?
No, Swamp was a regular crystal.
Oh,
I caught it on the replay. I have both screens up just so when I miss something, I can
do
see
too.
it.
I just didn't look over fast enough.
So yeah, Swamp a regular crystal. TR was a red though, and I think Skull Woods was another crystal
Yeah, everything on the Dark World map was a crystal, I believe,
pod.
that we saw.
Which means
Other than
Ice or
Fuse.
Mire are the only 2 left that could be our 3rd pendant.
Yes.
And the other one's the other 5, 6. I think so. We will let chat confirm on that one.
Oh, Skele. Okay.
Yep. Hey, nice.
Ramp.
All right, so Orange at least now knows that the flute is down
elsewhere.
Yeah. If nothing else, that's
First
the Moon Pearl.
All right, nothing too crazy up here.
Yeah.
Give a quick peek at the TR medallion, which is going to be Quake. Okay.
Classic Quake.
So Orange has a lot of options at this point.
Yeah. I
like it's going to be Eastern, though.
Which he doesn't know it, but this is huge.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to leave Sphere 0 stuff for too long.
True. I mean, I'd say it's, Vortex and chat saying maybe just Saha.
Yeah,
I would
can
almost say until he gets that mirror, that would be bad just because the vanilla-ish big key in Eastern, but it's not terrible. So we'll see. Alright, is walking out, so we're good.
Alright, Skele about to get those flippers and probably roll his eyes.
Oh yeah. In some sort of Culver's-induced coma.
I would not be surprised to see an immediate flute to 8 here now, though.
Yeah, right. Just, and boom. There you go. Time to clean this up. So, all told, this should take Skele about as long as it takes Orange to get through Eastern. So, I mean, Orange, you can pontificate this till you're blue in the face. Slightly at a slight advantage from the start, just because he has that pearl already. But I think Skele getting that hook shot is like, well, back up the mountain.
Yeah, it's
because there's not much left.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that Orange is slightly in the lead now, but we are less than half an hour into All Dungeons Key Sanity Seed, so
I got at least 90 minutes to fill here, Gil.
There's a lot of ice rods left in the pool.
But they removed 2 of them by putting the Castle Tower keys in the Castle Tower.
That's true.
And there are purists who say, let me hunt them down.
I think I'm kind of in that.
I see the merit. I see the merits of both. I feel like for a tournament and a race setting, I like this because then it's just it closes that gap a little bit more, and you get tighter, more fun races. I feel. But
I don't know.
Then again, at this caliber, you're going to get tight and fun races no matter what.
Inverted's in the pool, all right. So we gotta. It's not like we got the pinnacle of modes here anyway.
Invrosia's the hot new mode, though. The hot new mode.
I've heard.
Emphasis on new.
Does this
right.
work? Yep, there he goes.
That's not the mode we're playing tonight, though.
It's not. It makes me smile that
every time
still exists.
We're not playing anything, technically. Orange and Skele, who are 2 fantastic people and runners, are playing Fad Keys for our enjoyment. The F stands for foe, because the GT Big Key is not totally wild. It is in GT somewhere. And the 2 Castle Tower Smalls are in their vanilla locations.
I saw some discussion about this earlier today, about the F is in the wrong spot, because it's not faux all dungeons. It is all dungeons.
Ooh.
So it should be like add
80
keys, yeah.
80 F keys.
Yeah.
I think we'd get in a little bit more trouble for saying that more than the one time I just did. So. Alright, Skele about to get his Moon Pearl as Orange activates his flute. And,
trip over to the Mire area from Orange here, just to check that Mire medallion.
Yeah, I could see it.
get Meyer Shed. Or we can just go to...
I don't think Orange has gotten that library key yet.
Ah, right.
So yeah, Orange just swinging in to pick up that library key here. Which was Hera.
Hera, yes. Which we do not have access to yet.
Not yet, but with that lamp, can use it. Skele playing Samaria soccer for reasons?
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there.
Was he resetting a variable that I didn't know existed?
Maybe it's possible it was if he picked up an item in midair in the mini Moldorm room.
Yeah. I mean, it...
But I've also seen people pick up an item midair in the mini Moldorm room and still have no problems with the bomb jump, so I don't know.
Yep. I'm going to chalk that one up to Skele probably thought he had a variable he needed fixing, so he did it just in case, and more power to him. Ether? What is this? Vanilla?
TR small.
Alright, our runner's still swordless, mind you.
Oh, is this not swordless?
That's what the F stands for.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I would be saying F all the time if we were playing swordless.
Alright. Orange with a super quick map.
Confirming that pod is our last pendant there.
Nice.
So, both bows in GT?
Who hurt you? I always knew you were a mad lad, Gil.
Listen, it wouldn't be that bad.
I have a bedtime.
Another pod small.
Ever so much closer to the Dark Maze being in logic. Let's go. Uh-oh. Orange had a sprite overload there. Didn't get the magic.
A little unfortunate.
Get the small one in this room. Nope. Alright.
Well, it's not like we're going to the back for Moth right now anyway.
That, that's fair. Alright. Catch the Wallmaster Express.
Skele getting that TR info.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Skele does with this Moon Pearl.
I'm gonna guess go to the Dark World. Call me crazy.
Okay. Small key to Thieves Town. Alright.
That's... I mean, yeah, we don't have a hammer, but that's always nice to see before your first dip into Thieves. It's because the later that key gets when you have terrible one-off locations, you're just like, please no. Not a whole lot else in Skull, though.
Not yet.
Pod and Thieves Small and Painful Gibdos.
$20, yeah. That's all she wrote for what we can get in this dungeon right now.
Which is... I'm not normally a rush the front of Skull guy, but in Keys modes, I actually think it holds value. That was
I think
disappointing.
You have to do it. Yeah, it was, but you also don't want to potentially leave something in there. Which is kind of just the case for Keys anyway. Yeah.
Expect you're going to have to double dip at least some of the dungeons. And just, bear that cross as soon as you can.
Skele saving a little bit of time by not bothering to steal the small key in Skullwoods, because we've already got one. We can pick up that extra one when we go do Moth later. There is a small key on Bumper Ledge here.
Yeah, and we have a cape.
So we do.
I keep saying
this is
we.
Gonna be
I'm not playing a game.
Meyer small.
Survey says.
Ah!
Ooh.
Close.
You know what, Gil? I will give you half a point.
Partial credit.
Yes. You can redeem that for 10 channel points to SpeedGaming every 6 minutes.
All right. I just clicked the treasure chest and I got 50.
Oh! I like to under-promise and over-deliver. What can I say? Are we going to get a muffin stash? No. Orange knows.
Yes, we are. We did.
Oh, yep. Okay, never mind. You're right.
Thank you, Orange, for correctly.
The only dash
that like become a me. I don't like. It's so ridiculous.
Hey, since if we're talking about memes here, we have Ether for Meyer. We could get the ancient meme of the bird toss.
That's true.
Let's see how committed these runners are to the memes.
Vu coming out empty here. All right, so here's after these towns going to be the real test is who's doing mirrorless Smith chain.
I mean, you at least grab the Smith on your way to Hype Cave. You don't have the hammer.
With the flute, it's not quite as bad, but it's still.
I know what you meant though, like the full purple chest experience.
Yes, Skele does have a lamp that was found in Hookshot Cave.
Yes, bottom chest.
And yes, TR is confirmed to be Quake medallion to open, so we have vanilla medallions today.
Yay! Shoutouts to our tracker, by the way. I know it's often a thankless job, but Malkier, thank you so much for tracking and fighting the ever so hungry tracker that likes to eat inputs.
Yes. All right, front of East Town, nothing.
Wow. Look at that old shy guy.
We got what? South Dark World. We've got Meyer area.
We have pod because we have flippers.
True, and a couple small keys.
I mean, you could do the fake kern jump.
Why is it a fake? Oh, because we have flippers. That's
because we have flippers.
That's what the S stands for. Faux kern jump.
Because no one has ever done a fake flipper with flippers before.
I don't think so.
It would be a first.
It would be
right here on SpeedGaming.
Never been documented before.
Alright, and there's the Smith grab after, what was that, a 6 dig game on Orange's side?
Yeah, pretty darn good. Full heart container, not too bad.
No. I mean, you're still swordless, so dashing is still slightly dangerous. Still on green mail.
Sword soon.
I would hope so. I mean, technically, we only have to find one.
How about mirror shield though?
Now dashing is somehow safe.
I mean, you would think you could dash with the shield out in front of you, right? I mean, what's stopping Link from doing that?
I mean, he finally learned shield bash in Twilight Princess. Skele saying no to the heart.
Wow.
Saving precious 1.5 seconds.
All right,
only to get a mirror shield for his troubles. And all right.
Let's see how hype.
10 out of 10 so far.
Oh. Another pod small. All right. It's good. And a hammer.
Hey. Well, hammer in Hype Cave.
So, yeah, I think you'd take this to Pyramid Ledge.
Yeah. Like I said, if you wanted to be real crazy, you could just swim across and do this with catfish, but it's always just weird.
But our first sword's just going to be in the first chest of dagger, right?
Somehow. Just $50. So yeah, at this point, I feel if you're orange, you're almost priced into checking catfish since you've already run all the way over here.
You're here, yeah. You might as well finish this loop. Take
the
frog on the full tour.
Hey, visit Catfish with a follower. Check it off your bingo cards, kids.
Ooh, are we getting a potion to set up a potion unlock after we turn in the smith? Perhaps.
Yeah. Although I thought he got one from one of the fairy fountains, or was that Skele?
I don't recall.
Maybe Orange. Oh, right. Orange didn't have a bottle when he got his hook shot, so Skele got a red potion from Waterfall Fairy, but Orange did not.
Also, Skele did not grab the smith, so...
No.
Skele not acting a tour guide today.
Running ever so slightly faster without the frog sun. That is not true.
Oh, Mr. Fish. All right. Ice Palace. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be too upset having an Ice Palace big key. Yeah,
I'm not.
Give me that before I go in there.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's just like that that Thieves Town small key. It's like, really? After I was in there?
So, Orange going to turn to the smith. I'm guessing Skele is just going straight to pod here.
Yeah, I mean, with the hammer now, you can just save quit flute. But probably a pod play. We got 3 smalls. You can clear out most of it.
And the smith has... Oh, God. Well, that's a beatable desert.
That's gross. And that's where Orange is going. I mean, I can't blame him. You're at 40 minutes and you haven't cleared a dungeon, which isn't too crazy in key sanity, but...
Yeah, and it's we have the small key, we have the big key. We can do everything here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find a sword in here.
Maybe. Tell you what Orange wants to find is a little bit more magic before heading to the back.
Well, there's magic pots in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, with that hammer, Hera is now open as well.
Yep.
At least
not
to the basement.
Full clearable. Well, not full clearable in logic, I should say. But...
Yeah. Up until Swamp Big. I really wanted that to be the Hera Big.
I was waiting for it.
Because the game seems to like punishing us.
Mm-hmm.
Us as commentators, not us as the runners.
Well,
I'm having
us as runners
trouble.
As well.
Hey, my tournament run is over, so just you. So, Orange definitely collecting the oh god, why is that key there keys so far. I mean, it's got ice, it's got the Thieves Town small, got that Swamp Big, so there's your Meyer small. Right where you thought it would be.
The most useless keys.
Alright, Orange, though, with a masterclass of...
Oh boy. Alright, who wants it?
We only have one small. But if there's one thing I've learned about this mode is, as much of a joke as it is to, oh, holy cats, that was a fast mimic clip.
That was buttery smooth.
Take notes, kids. Oh, right. As much of a joke as it is that Pod always has its own small key, I feel like Turtle Rock has had its own small keys more and more lately.
Yeah, but that one is like worse because Pod you can justify going into without having enough small keys. Going into TR without enough small keys is the worst.
Yes. Especially when it's not one but 2 small keys. And Skele doing
nice Pod
beautiful
clip. Oh, that's true. Yes. Vortex in chat mentioned we do need a sword. We can do TR nonsense. So
It'll just be on Landmo.
It's actually in Spike Cave, which is in Logic now, by the way.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Hey, there's
Hey,
the
look.
pod, small, and pod we were looking for.
Weird.
Oh,
Come on, game. Pretty clean hammer Moldorm here on oranges.
Yeah, this can be a tricky fight if you're not experienced with it.
I say, and then he gets two Moldorms. Land Molas straight to the face. I'm sorry, orange. Someone make a ROM hack where it's a Hydra Moldorm, where every time you kill him, it splits into 3 more.
All Moldorms. Well, there is that mini Moldorm.
There, yeah.
All right. Wow.
I'm retiring.
All right. See you later.
Yep. Have a good night, Gil. I'll be in chat. I'll also be here with you, buddy. I'm not going to leave you.
Ice Rod and Pod. Also, good rupee count for Skele here.
Yeah.
Setting up for a
Elite
save scum
Haxor.
of the big key chest.
Yeah. I like it. Alright, Orange can now safely dash, use his medallion. Ugh, feels good.
See, I mean, I feels like Orange is probably going to follow up in Pod here pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, I would imagine. Like I said, as tempting as it is.
Oh, okay,
Come
well, we're not going
on.
to reset that one. Wait a second. We have, Skele has Fire Rod, Ice Rod, TR Big, Cane of Samaria, 1 TR Small. We're so close, Ty. We're so close.
I know, and I hate it. Skele, do the Smith. Get your book. Go get your sword off Landmole.
Yeah, Orange may not check that, depending on
True.
how Orange decides to spend those small keys, so...
Yep. I know. I mean, there is that 1 pod small in pod, so there are 4 smalls. So that's definitely I could come back here and kill Helma. Or, yeah, Ice Play from Skele.
I love it. I love early Ice Palace.
I mean, you got the big key. You got everything
Swordless
you need
Ice
to clear.
Palace. I love it.
I think that's why he was buying those potions.
This MSU is banging. This is
It
like,
is.
This is real good.
Yeah, and I haven't played a Gradius game in a long time, so I'm just sitting here like jamming out.
Rat jamming out.
Nope. Nice bombs by Skele there for a bow.
Okay. I was gonna say that feels real bad, but no, we didn't have the pot big, so couldn't have beaten that.
Yep. Don't have the Eastern Big either. Those are both just going to be in
We do
G2,
have the
like
Eastern
you said,
Big,
remember?
actually.
We do?
Well,
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we got that very early.
That's right, because it was in Eastern, because this game is silly.
That
And
is
there's
Ether.
Okay.
We don't have the Meyer
Okay.
Big Key yet, though.
No. And Skele still can't use Ether because the one sword we know of that's...
There's gonna be a Sword and Ice Palace here, too.
Yeah, I mean, of course there is. And one in Swamp, because there's not a third Mitts in Swamp. Alright, and there's Orange using that potion unlock.
See, told you.
I'm out. Nope.
Alright, so, if you need to know where your swords are, anytime you're playing Zelda, just give me or Tiberius a ping on Discord, and we'll let you know.
Ridiculous.
Skele picking up the powder in Ice Palace as well.
I mean, that may entice him to go back to do the Smith Chain now.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because it's, I mean, plus that hammer, so it's 2 extra checks in the area. All right. Incoming moment of truth, though, for orange.
I feel like I would be a little surprised if orange didn't check this. I mean, I feel like you do want to just save scum and
Yeah.
check it.
It's, without that pod small in pod, it's definitely a I'm not doing it. But since you got that one, I'm willing to bet. Willing to bet he does the save scum. Which I enjoy because I want to see a good close race.
Yeah, I mean, that fire rod's going to be... If you don't get that here, you're not coming back to pod until you can beat it. So... But it looks like orange is setting up for the death warp, so...
Yeah.
Nice rod.
Yep. And I mean, that could very well be the thought process, too, of if I don't check this now, I'm not checking it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Skele making good use of those potions and just toasting the puffs.
Stay puffed, cold stare man?
Yep. Oh, does he have another one?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay.
He had that red from Pyramid Fairy. Or not Pyramid Fairy, good lord. Waterfall Fairy.
The other fairy.
You know. And cold stare down. See, Skele, you didn't even need it. Wow.
Okay, dude. Alright, orange. Yep. There we go.
Just rush ice, I guess. In that way.
Just rush TR. And that way.
Don't.
I
swear
Where are
to
the
God,
pod
Gil.
smalls? Chat asks. Well, let's see. That's a good question. They're in the front of TR.
They're going to be in Swamp, and that mirror is going to be in the front of TR.
Yeah, I suppose that's possible.
I'm calling it now. And it looks like Orange doing the same
Hera,
stock up on
actually,
potion.
right? Probably Hera.
Ugh. Alright.
So
Skele.
Skele's just going to go do Moth here?
I would say Moth into Smiths. A little interesting that he chose to orphan the Magic Bat, but not totally unsurprising.
Yeah. I might hold off on Moth here a little bit and see if I could get the the big key before coming up here, but...
Yeah. I mean, with the big key, for me, it's right next to a flute spot and a portal. It's not
it's not that bad. And I guess I'm trying to think, I guess Skele doesn't really have... Well, no, I mean, there's still Mire area. There's still, Mire itself, actually.
Yeah. And I know I saw in chat, Toffile was saying he can see Skele doing, big keyless Mire before doing the Smiths.
Without the mirror, yeah, I can see that.
I love seeing that dash. Shoot the fire rod up, dash turn, and then fire rod dash through the door.
Iron dash? Yeah, I wish I could be that cool.
You are that cool, Gil. Believe in yourself.
No, because I would do it and screw it up and probably waste 10 seconds.
Just dash into the pit. Well, this is my life now.
It's a little rough start for the Hammer Moth fight here on Skele's side. This is...
Moth not cooperating.
Gotta be careful. 'Cause I don't think we have any more potions. I do believe they were all used. Oh, buddy. This is fine.
Hey,
oh, no, we do
Master
have
Sword
another
for
red.
Orange.
Okay.
There you go. Fighter Sword pokes. That'll show him.
Where's that bee?
It's always fun to just release an insect in Moth's room.
All right.
Almost as fun as when Moth drops the bug net.
We got through it. It wasn't easy. Oh,
Wow.
okay, dude. Well, maybe now you do Smith Chain.
Yep. Well, and I mean, unless there's something on the tablets, Skele doesn't need to, because that's his other way into desert.
Uh-huh. Does he need Smith at this point? I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's on Purple Chest.
Yeah. Purple Chest, Pegs, Magic Bats are all outstanding checks. But I can definitely see Skele just rushing over to the Desert Mire area now.
Swamp, even.
Oh, gross. Yeah. I mean, it's...
Is that gross? I don't know. It's.
I mean, it is.
Hey, it is our Hyrule Castle small.
Don't have the swamp small, and that's what you're hoping for.
Oh, right. We need that in this. Right. I forgot.
It's okay.
Mode.
normally that's my job to make the dumbs. So I'm glad you gave me a chance to look pretty smart there.
Well, so it's give and take here in the combo.
That's all we have. Yeah, Skele hasn't even scouted this yet, so seeing, oh cool, Ether, I can go in. And just watch.
Oh crap, I don't have the big key. Do
Yep.
I really want to do this?
It's gonna be in checkerboard.
Where
it's
was
fine.
that swamp big key?
Also, Skele can get those 2 big keys on Hylia and
Was it in desert? It might have been in desert. It was in desert. It was right side desert.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those big keys. I mean, what big keys do we actually need? One of them, Mire, Thieves Town. Those would be 2 we actually need.
I mean, it's 80 keys, so we need all of them.
Listen.
I'm listening.
We don't need them.
Settle down, cheaty glitches. Feels like, just give me cave state. I don't need it.
I'm just saying, we don't need the Harem big key to finish the seed. Logically, yes.
Alright. Alright, Orange. Go beat Moth. Get your mirror.
What if... Well... Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I think the cruelest joke this seed can play now is Vanilla Swamp Small.
I mean, it has happened before.
Oh yeah. Either Vanilla Swamp Small or Hammer in that bombable chest in Swamp. Disgusting things.
So we actually don't really need a whole lot at this point, right? I mean, we're looking for Mire big, we're looking for Thieves Town big, we're looking for Swamp Small, and then a couple TR Smalls?
Pod big as well. Did you say that one? Did I miss you saying Pod big?
Let's say big. Yes, I did say it. I don't
Sounds
know if
good.
I did.
Gil,
Nobody go
it.
back and watch the tape. I said it.
I already deleted the clip. You're fine. I somehow have that power.
This VOD will not be available.
Rick in the background right now just being like, come fight me, Ty. You can touch it. Alright, so Orange is going to get the mirror here. And, Skele gonna have a slightly easier Landmolus fight.
Just a tad.
Hey, look, Maester Sword. Yeah, given what we do need, there's not much that can be on the pedestal at this point.
Yeah, it seems very unlikely. I guess Thieves Town... No, Mire Big is, basically the only thing that could be on Ped?
Yep.
Or maybe, a TR
Or, a TR small, yeah. Not even that 6 pod small can be on Ped. Because logically, it's needed.
Orange having a bit of an easier time with the Moth fight there.
Yeah, I mean, these These runners definitely trading boss kills that are slightly easier. Could that be our Swamp Small kill?
No. My powers are gone. I've lost them.
And Skele not dipping into
Swamp
mire
now. What do you think, Ty?
You know, if I were Skele's teammate and we were in a voice call, I'd be telling him to go to Swamp.
Yeah.
And Orange, for the fans, does check a ped. It is a compass. So confirmed. No, he checked it. It's a compass.
Yeah, we'll never know which compass.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, all 10 items are available for Skele here in Swamp.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see this as the bail over, you know, incompletable mire. You're at the point in the seed where it's try to avoid the double dips if you can. Like the start of the seed is definitely just go to the density, and now it's okay. Where's the density that I can complete?
Yeah, hopefully Skele remembers that big key on the island, because you want to get that after you finish Swamp here. Where is Orange going? Oh, maybe just to grab that big key immediately.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because if this is Mire big, then Orange can go loot to Mire area and do Mire.
Yeah.
Was that the pod big there I just saw?
Sure was. So let's see. The only big keys outstanding are Hera, Skull, Thieves, and Mire, and we've seen two of them
right there.
Hey-o.
So I mean, neither player is going to have to worry about double dipping Mire, so that's good.
Yep. So I mean, if it's the Thieves Town big, then up on Floating Island, like that's quote unquote all the big keys we need.
Yeah, and then we just go into TR for our last 2 TR smalls, and we're done. I mean, that's kind of what the seed is starting to narrow down to, right? Like, when do you go into TR with only 2 small keys?
Yeah, and I mean, it's the hilarious thing is it's probably there's at least
we still
one,
have a
if
lot
not
to check before we get to that point. To be fair,
but I'm looking at probably a pod small in TR as well, just for added hilarity.
In that first chest.
Yeah, just like, hey, logically, the game wanted you to like quadruple dip pod to finish TR, which you triple dip. It's like, game, stop.
Alright, so yeah, we got dueling dungeons here. 8 items in Mire, all of them obtainable. 10 items in Swamp. Looking for some
obtainable.
keys.
Yeah. I mean, quick throw on Pottery Lottery, and all of a sudden Swamp is a little more lucrative, but alas,
well,
that's
no,
not
because
one of
we
them.
only have 1 pod small in that case, so you can't do very much. It's only 1 pod small.
No, that's true. That's true. That'd be worse.
Stay tuned for the 2024 main tournament for Pottery Lottery.
You heard it here first, folks. Oh, yeah, Orange just resetting the room. Oh, look, left side Swamp with just a heart piece.
Wow, a bunch of crap.
2 heart pieces. Who would have thought left side Swamp? Although there's been several races in this in the group stages where left side Swamp was both logically and hard required in the FAD keys. So
yep, it happens plenty of times.
It's always a good play until it isn't. I mean, that's why we play rando, right?
Sure.
I like Vortex and chat theory crafting where the pod smalls are.
Yeah, well, I mean, Vortex is correct that there's very few spots where they can, viably be at this point. So we will find one of them.
Oh yeah, that's Love that rail clip in Mire. It's always that like small tech that just it feels good.
All right, Swamp coming up pretty much empty.
I mean, we've had 4 whole heart pieces so far.
Also, Mire coming up pretty empty.
Who would have thought? Hey,
I mean, I thought we would probably find a TR small along the way here, but maybe I was wrong.
You already put the evil on the runners, and they're both going to be in TR, Gil.
Well, you know, sometimes it really do be like that. Swamp did have the pot dig, that is true.
Yeah, fair. Alright.
So Skele does need to hope that there's nothing on Bombo's tablet here.
Yeah. I mean, even Ether tablet. But
and Ether tablet, but because
see...
Bombos is right here, you know, this is the only time that Skele's really going to be around to check it.
Skele, with silver arrows in hand, decides to Ice Rod kill
GT small.
Cold Stare. Nice spooky action from Orange.
So spooky.
Avert your eyes, young children. Too spooky for you.
I'm so scared.
Said young children, Gil.
Alright, so Skele gonna pick up that Mire big and probably go do Mire.
Yeah, and get his bevy of nothing.
It might be a crazy prediction, but yeah.
It wouldn't be the silliest thing we predicted today. Hey! More heart pieces.
Mire, pretty much a dud. Do we know what our second red crystal is?
I thought it was Mire?
I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot that could really be behind Pyramid Fairy at this point anyway. I mean, I guess like Deep Sound Big could be, but... Alright, and there is Orange's Swamp Small, and now Orange will go to Swamp. And yeah, good call on Skele's part to take the portal and come up here and grab Graveyard Ledge, which otherwise is way off anyone's radar at this point.
Yeah. And you can readjust that radar with the compass.
Not if you don't pick it up.
That's true.
Alright. So... while both runners swap dungeons here, this is a good time to say, hey, if you're enjoying the race and you want to watch more of this stuff, follow the runners. They both play rando. They're both really good at it.
Yeah. Yes, they are. I mean, it's... and
it's been well
honestly,
documented.
Like, honestly, too, both just, like, genuinely... kind people in the community as well.
It's true.
Like, nice, welcoming, helpful, just... I can't say enough good things about these runners.
I believe both mentoring pay for the mentor tournament this year as well. I know Orange does it frequently, and I think Skele mentioned doing it this year.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Gil, now we can bust out those fun facts since they did switch dungeons here.
All right.
So let me open up Discord here.
Skele loves his job at the Krusty Krab. Sleeps with his shoes on. Likes jelly on both sides of his toast. Has an overdue library book. I think that this
has a deep overbite.
Yep.
And he's never been late for work.
It's true. It's probably the boots.
Yeah, that's true. He says he still doesn't have his driver's license. I'm not sure if I believe. Mostly because he always talks about driving to Culver's.
And now you know everything there is to know about Skele.
Well, Orange, however, was not available for comment. So we're just going to have to make stuff up. Something I know isn't made up. Orange is a member of the Bomb Squad from this last year's league. And tied our team. Our division had a really ridiculous amount of teams, all with the same amount of points, but due to tiebreakers, Bomb Squad stayed in Invitational and VCD was relegated.
Can't trust those tiebreakers.
I mean, could have just won one more game and wouldn't have had to, but alas.
That's all right. I hear Open League's easy. You'll be fine.
I mean, if they promoted Saha's kids.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, anybody can make it out of there.
Are they in new places yet? Can we stop shooting myself in the foot here?
Almost. Orange is almost done with Swamp Palace.
Top File saying Orange's favorite color is blue.
I believe it. I have no reason to doubt that.
Top File is known to be a man of complete honesty. So I have no reason to think Top File is sarcastic or joking or lying in any capacity.
What strategy Orange decides to employ for Phase 2 of Argus.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that even though these runners did pick up that pod big key, they still need one more pod small to get to the back and defeat Dinosaur King.
Alright, Orange going with silvers.
Yep, slightly faster. Bagel Bear, favorite fruit? They both said tomato.
Weird. Alright, so what does Orange do now? I mean, is it Hera time now? Is it the rest of Smith Chain time?
I mean, you can.
I think Hera.
Yeah,
right?
You can beat Hera. You can finish off Eastern, and then you can dip TR. So I'd say the mountain is the lucrative part. And
yeah, I mean, the TR dip is approaching here.
Not if that Dead Rock thing to say about it.
We do still have Spike Cave as well.
Yeah. Skele at least remembering he has silvers for Vitreous.
Right, we also have that big key up here on the floating island, so...
yeah,
I mean, if that's Thieves Town, maybe you don't dip TR, maybe you just do Hera and then go to Thieves Town.
Yeah, I can see that, and then just still try to save TR until you're ready to go into G. Like you said, like we're getting late in the seed. We know those pod smalls have to be closer than they are.
I think Skele's doing. So did Orange check Bombo's tablet after swap? I was not paying attention.
Sure didn't.
Came right up the mountain. Skele's about to do Smith Chain here.
Yeah, I would.
Skele can route into Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, I mean, Mirror, Flute. Although he's got to check Cave 45 as well, so you're not really going to save too much time.
Yeah, no, you have to do it the slow way. Orange
I also
left side swamp. Oh, that's...
Yeah. Which we know is fine, but...
I'm trying to think. Orange is only like 2 items away from go mode, so that's probably not terrible. Oh, wait, we have conflicting reports in chat.
Not in Twitch chat.
Big key to Hera. Well, that's convenient. Off to Hera we go.
I mean, Vortex, Come on, man. The second seed with some crazy stuff going on this channel.
All right, hold on.
Reason to believe.
I'll consult the replay.
Orange is using the book on the Ether tablet here, so book check for some bombs.
All right, I can confirm that Orange did not do left side swamp.
Look at this man's VOD scrubbing skills. Second to none.
It's because nobody else even bothers.
Alright. Skele giving Mr. Ed 3 vindication there, the magic bat being nothing.
Wow, it's almost like we knew where one of those was going to be.
What? Alright. Skele with some nice one-frame dash inputs.
Jealous.
I mean, one of the other fun facts about Skele, he has 7 thumbs. So he actually has a thumb on every face button.
That explains a lot.
If they watch this back, they're just going to be like, yeah, can we never have Ty on comms again? For our race, thanks. We're volunteers.
Hey, there's a TR small. All right, I mean, we're we just need a Thieves Town big key, and we're good to go.
And worst 2 places for Orange coming up here in Purple Chest, which is nothing. And here comes Bombos. Although it's not really that bad for Orange since he didn't finish the Smith chain anyway. So we can just loop them in together. Orphaning 3 checks in an area.
is that... Okay, it's just bombs. Wait, maybe Orange should check that. That looks familiar. No, it's just Ether tablet was also bombs. All the tablets have bombs.
Sure was. And
so yeah,
Ped had a compass.
For a Thieves Town big key, which is probably just going to be in GT. Like, I mean, I think you just play for it being in GT at this point.
Yeah. Run in, clear Turtle Rock,
and then you find out that it's in lava chest, and you curse your luck.
Yep.
Skele being very thorough here and checking Spike Cave.
Yep. And unless this is a TR small, gonna really want to do Hera first.
Oh yeah, you 100% do Hera first. I don't think there's any world where you, especially after picking up that big key, I don't think there's any world where you don't do Hera first.
Skele's setting up to run out. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Orange is going to head into TR. So I believe Orange does have 3 TR smalls at this point.
Yep. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does look like Skele is actually going to do Hera before the big key, which... It'll be annoying for him once he gets that big key, but it's also not going to make a difference.
Yeah, if it comes down to it and the Thieves Town big is like on the GT climb, I would see Skele still doing all of GT basement, mirroring, then doing, the Hera big chest. I don't see
the real problem here is if Skele decides to somehow skip Hera basement, that's going to be dangerous. Given how thorough Skele's been, I don't see that happening, but we shall see. Hey, there's our 3rd Mire small.
Yay! Now we can go back and logically clear Mire. For all of the fun stuff that it had. And there's...
I don't think there was anything on the Firelock side, right?
No.
No, Mire had nothing. Mire was trash. No juice at all.
Exactly. You heard it here, folks. Mire never has anything at all.
Nope. Dry as a bone.
That's why there's fish bones. Skele taking his Culver's break. I don't think he's old enough to drink coffee. I don't know.
Good old Culver's basement.
Skele having a little trouble with the torches here.
Whoops. Right,
Hey,
so
there's that
Skele's third TR
Teriyaki.
small.
Yep.
So yeah, Orange has a bit of a lead at the moment. This is gonna come again. It's gonna come down to where that Thieves Town Big Key ends up being, but
Yeah.
it looks pretty likely that it's probably just gonna be in GT. All right, Orange passing the test of not accidentally opening Lava Chest.
Again, something that it would have been a speed gaming first. Not really. Pro dodges of the pokey rebounds. Where I want to know, are we gonna find Tempered? I feel like we are.
Yeah, we'll probably find it in GT.
On the hunt for the Thieves Town Pig. It's like the game wouldn't be so cruel as to put Tempered in the back of Thieves Town, right? Like giving us that Thieves Town small super early and putting us. It wouldn't do that, right?
Probably not.
Hey!
As we all know, Orange's favorite color is blue, so I'm very excited to get that.
Hey,
more blue items.
Rupee. You love to see it.
Orange just having a great time right now. Yeah, Skele behind by about a full TR clear.
Yeah.
Skele also did not grab the key from... Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm. Confirming that his his penons are indeed Thieves Town and Pod there.
Yeah, I still don't know what our last red crystal is. You may never know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Meyer. Oh, look at that mirror shield putting in work.
It's so good. It's the best item in the game. Well, okay, here we are. And we're done.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Well, we're not done. We still need to find the GT mini key, but
let's pull him in for an interview. Middle of the race. So, what did you think about that Thieves Town Big?
Yeah. So, unfortunately, that does kind of kill any outs that Skele had to come back at this point. I mean, it's tough. He's gonna have to make up an entire TR.
Yeah. I mean, the entire TR, and like we said, you're probably going to be finding that Tempered Sword on the way to finding the GT Big. That's not to say it's inconsequential, but pretty darn.
It doesn't make up. Yeah, it doesn't make up this amount of time.
Yeah, and let's be honest, 120 in Fad Keys Seed.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty fast Fad Keys.
Gee, it's almost like these guys are really good at this game. Yeah, fast.
The F stands for fast.
I don't need it, but I'm hoping someone is keeping track of how many different Fs we've had so far. The F stands for pH 112. No.
All right, well, hey, Ty, that's crystal number 7 for Orange. Where do you think Orange is going to go next?
You know, if I had to guess,
You do have to
Probably
guess.
cheat.
So does everyone in chat.
or else.
All right, we're gonna play the guessing game because we are
I'm
contractually obligated to do so.
a 7 kind of guy, and
Double
if you
fire
want
bar
to
kind of guy.
yeah, sounds good. I mean, that's what your team is named after, right?
Yep, double fire bars.
Double fire bars, kids. Yeah, it's and 7. I'd like to put that in the Stalfos room, just because I am a disgusting hope lefter.
Yeah, pendants will be done after GT. You're up here, you have to beat GT. So, all right.
Yep.
Time's up. Anyone else? It's too late. Only 2 GT smalls, which isn't. That's fine.
Hey, look at that.
Tempered.
Tempered on the way. I was really hoping that the GT Big Key was just going to be right there.
You're like, okay.
Talon, please don't swear. This is a family-friendly channel.
Yes.
Silly chat. Ice and Meyer, our wonderful tracker, letting us know.
Gotcha. Okay. Wait.
Hey,
No,
look at that! Another
TR.
sword. I thought TR was one too, but I
Oh.
trust the tracker and not my
Alright.
dumb brain. My dumb doo-doo head brain. So if Skele goes full left, gonna miss out on not 1 but 2 swords.
I don't think Skele goes full left. I'm pretty sure Skele starts right
Yeah.
in tease modes.
He sure does. So, gonna be almost fully kitted out. Still missing red mail and the half
The
magic
mushroom.
for the quote-unquote fully kitted out.
We're missing the mushroom tie.
That's true, we are. And the mushroom misses you, Gil. Why won't you return its calls?
I'm sorry. Oh, well, there's
Hey,
that magic.
there's that half magic, yep. Nice little ether splash there to get rid of the Stalfos.
By the way, I have not been counting chests, so...
It's alright, it's right here in double firebar. This man! This
how did
man!
he do it? He's so good! Oh, Talon's never gonna talk to me again.
I mean, he's already left chat, so.
Alright, hold on, let me think about this. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12, I think?
He turned me into a newt. It got better. 12 wins.
12 wins.
And
Alright,
there's that-
so congratulations to nobody who... congratulations to me, because I guessed it correctly.
That's true. You 100% did. Couple people guessed 13. Sorry. We do have a Price is Right winner at 11. GFB Lima with 11 gets the Price is Right award.
You'll go home with a copy of the home game.
There you go. And honorary mention to Talon116, who always picks double firebar as well. Meyer TR, it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, orange class. So this is the part of the stat keys where there's not actually a whole lot to really talk about, because all orange is going to do is go mode some dungeons, and by some dungeons I mean like 4 of them.
4 of them,
So
yeah.
Finish GT, Thieves Town, Agate Tower, and Eastern.
Yep. Again, though, like, pretty smooth Fad Keys seed, all things considered.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I'm, you know, clocking in at like an hour 40, which is roughly what this looks like it'll probably be, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty groovy being in, no mode. Even Skele at 126, like I'm probably feeling groovy. But
I bet Skele is not feeling that great right now, if I had to guess.
I mean,
because Skele had some rough boss fights.
Yeah.
And then messing up the fake flipper. There's a couple execution. I'm not gonna call them mistakes, but just maybe like slight
faux pas.
Faux pas, yes, faux pas keys.
That's what the F stands for.
Also, Skele not going right. I am surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wanting to rush double firebar, but
this could be a DM route, which we know is it could be random rush. It could be double firebar rush.
DM's weird in keys, I think.
Yeah. So, which means, yep, there's the mirror. All right.
So we'll get the swords, but is going to lose a little time doing the back and forth here that Orange did not do.
Yeah. And yeah, like you were saying, Gil, it's a lot of it kind of comes down to Skele did that little bit of extra back and forth even in the overworld at the beginning. I mean, Orange had that hook shot earlier that, like you said, Skele just missed on that fake flipper.
Skele did the rest of Smith Chain. Yeah, missed the fake flipper. There's just been a couple little things that have added up over the course of the seed.
Yeah.
Orange skipping left side swamp.
That's the game right there. Orange also remembering mirror. Don't just drop in.
Who would ever do such a thing playing ad keys?
Doing Aga Tower now in order to have the save and quit right at the top of Pyramid 2. I like it.
It's very convenient. You do Thieves Town last and then just save and quit after Thieves Town.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just take a moment to appreciate this big key one more time. So good.
Gil, I'm glad I got to calm this with you.
Me too. This has been fun. I wish I could calm the other race. Which, by the way, hey, if you want to watch more of these guys, Game 2 happening tomorrow at the same time.
Sure is. And I think that one's already got some signups for it, but
yeah, probably
gonna get it. The tournament does a good job of restreaming a lot of the races when available. So
yeah, we're getting most, if not all, bracket matches restreamed. I'm not gonna say all, but the goal is to get as many as humanly possible, which can only be done with support from viewers like you. So if you ever have any interest in helping out, doing comms or tracking or even restreaming, more volunteers is always appreciated. It helps us get as many of these races on SpeedGaming or ALTTPR randomizer as possible. So if that's something you're interested in doing, you've never done it before, you can head on over to the ALTTPR main tournament Discord. There are channels where you can sign up to do some of those things. I believe there's a command in chat. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. That's the one. There's the link to the Discord right there.
This guy, Pro Comms, right here.
Pro Com.
Pro Com, Pro Psychic.
Yep.
Knew where all the swords and keys were going to be. Gil, remind me not to play poker with you.
Noted.
Okay. Unless you're really bad at poker, and then you want to play poker.
I would tell you that I'm really bad, but then I wouldn't be.
A shark.
Right.
The fix is in. Alright, Orange. Hey, it was so much fun killing 3 Agas. I want to kill 1.
Yeah. Need to slow things down a little bit, you know?
Which, honestly, that wasn't too bad of an Aga 1, by the way.
No.
I don't. 1 blue ball? Maybe 2?
Yeah, sure. All
Not a lot.
Now we get to go clear Eastern.
Yeah, Starfall in chat confirming 1.
Oh, interesting. So Orion's going for Thieves Town first.
Fad
This
poker.
is...
I mean, I guess I mean, you're gonna do Pod Eastern together anyway.
Oh, right, we still have to do Pod. You're right. Forgot Pod was still on the table.
Yeah. So, I mean... I guess I see doing...
the Big Key to Skull Woods. Validation chests. Big Key... Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say the words. I'm sorry, please don't. Please.
It's a team name, you're fine. It's a team name, you're fine.
Yes, I was just talking about the team name for Invitational League this year. Validation chest.
Open next year. Next year we're going to change our name to Oops All Sliders. But Orange, like you were saying, though, just rushing through. Knocking out these last few dungeons.
Yep, gets the Go modem. Doesn't need to open up. There's literally nothing we could find that could help at this point.
Red mail? Well,
5 more hearts?
I mean,
Second shield.
We all know that all 5 of those hearts are in Skullwood's big chest now. Because of where that big key was.
Oh, the heart 5 pack. That would be fun.
Alright, Skele starting his climb of legends.
This is the stressful part of add keys, is when you're going through, you're go-moding all these dungeons, and you're like, oh man, is my opponent finished yet? And every time you beat a dungeon, you're like, okay, and then your heart starts going a little faster, you're like, alright, he's not done yet. Are they going to finish during this next dungeon? No.
Is it going to be now? Is it going to be when I put my last silver again? The worst. You know, you fire that last silver, you're like, oh, they're not done yet. Oh my god, the maiden was a boss all along, Gil.
What?
With flames for hands. Wings?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like paws or something. It's like paws a cat, right? Kinda.
What?
Cat demon. I don't know. It looks like a cat.
Can someone go check on Gil?
Listen. It has cat-like features.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Gil. I'll give you that. Alright, I'll allow you to have that. Blind is now canonically a cat demon.
Thank you.
Cosplaying as a woman trapped in a cell. Skele in for his pretty easy Aga 1. Orange a full Thieves Town ahead, plus all of this running. Yeah. There's that one blue ball.
It's such a jaunty little tune. All right, let's see. So while this is going on, I can go ahead and call out some of the races we've got tomorrow, because this is the last one for tonight that's being restreamed. But there are a bunch on the schedule for tomorrow. First one that is currently scheduled for restream, 2 o'clock Eastern, Schulzer versus Zen Arcane, and then there are multiple others, including, like I said earlier, Game 2 between Orange and Skele at 9 o'clock Eastern again. That one's going to be on ALTTPR Randomizer, so be sure to catch that. And then there's just, listen, I'm looking at the list here, there's like 44 races currently scheduled, so there's a ton happening over the next couple of weeks.
I think that Schulzer Zen match. So a lot of racers getting their games in good and early here in the bracket stage of the main tournament, 2023.
Imagine playing your games early.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I think I'm actually doing my first one on Wednesday.
Hey, Gil, did you know there was a boss on screen a moment?
Where'd it go? What happened?
Yeah. Silver arrows, believe it or not, are kind of OP. And that's why they're
like the
late
developers
in the
didn't
vanilla
intend for
game.
you to have them for Armos. At least not the first one.
You're right, they intended you to have the Cane of Burna.
Ah.
And so you could just half magic and constantly somehow half magic before, going to Dark World.
Isn't that funny how, like, Cane of Burna, you go to King's Tomb to get your cape, which lets you do Spike Cave, which already just gives you another invincibility item.
Yeah, silly game is silly. Or the classic Bat's curse. Of
That always confused me as a kid. I was like, I don't understand. Why is this bad?
See, kids, that's why conjugation of verbs is important. So people understand your message. Yeah. Alright, Skelly, do it. Do the key dash. Ah! Ridiculous. What? Skelly's in coma before Orange?
Roar!
Yeah. The only difference is Skelly still has 2 dungeons. And Orange is gonna rush back over to a big pig.
Hey, nice compass. Alright.
Hey-oh.
So, Orange heading into his final boss. Well, penultimate boss, I guess.
I really want one of these runners to pause now and hit the select button so we see what compass is on the pedestal. Because I think we found pretty much all of the other ones.
We'll never know.
Although Skelly turned down the one in Graveyard Ledge, so it doesn't...
I don't think the credits tell you, right?
No, I think it says unknown compass. I think it says unknown when it's a map or a compass, but...
Alright, that is every dungeon completed for Orange. It's time for the Ganon Warp guessing game.
Hey, the Agas were too kind. I'm gonna say 8.
8 Ganon Warps? Okay.
Nothing crazy. Nothing ridiculous, but enough for you to say, come on, Ganon. Here's your slug factoid of the day, courtesy of Ganon.
It's 1 and 2 with the gold sword.
Yep. Rocking the cape strats.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like, why even bother? half magic, silver arrows.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
1.
Well,
does that count as 1, or is that just...
No, the forced ones that don't count. So we're at... There's 1.
Okay.
2.
2.
Huh?
3.
Oh,
Wow, 3.
boo. Quick warps and blue balls today.
Oh,
just
slightly
missed that
the torch there, but it's
yeah.
not going to make a difference
Yep.
here.
The timing was just ever so slightly
yeah, we're
off.
a little off base here, but it's okay. That's what will be number 4.
Boom. Pig down. True final boss of the game. A 1x3 bridge. I didn't kill the pig and then fall off in one of my races this tournament.
I definitely didn't do that restreamed last year. But get your GGs in chat for Orange taking game 1 of the series with a racetime.gg time of 1:42.26.
Yeah, again, I mean, I know we were already saying it before, but really nice Fad Keys time. And speaking of Orange, joined in the booth. GG's Orange.
GG's.
That was a nice fast one, huh?
As long as you save scum to pod big key chest.
Yeah, yes.
Yep, that was super important, and I see you two joking in the bows too. What, you know, classic 2 bows in one dungeon. Why not?
I don't think we ever found that 6 pod small either, so I'm not sure where that was.
I have absolutely no clue. I never finished Smith Chain. Could just be there.
No, because Skele did clean up Smith Chain.
Yep.
Skele did that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it could have been the back of Thieves Town, I guess.
No,
It couldn't have been. No, because the mirror was locked behind Moth, which was locked behind the Fire Rod. So yeah, no, it couldn't have been Thieves Town.
Yep.
Yeah, who knows? TR maybe? No, because
we cleared
test.
TR.
I don't know. It's somewhere. I guarantee you, it's somewhere.
TM.
I did everything in TR except Lava Chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and if it's in Lava Chest, we need to track down that last TR small.
We'll never know. But yeah, I don't know. That was I see you guys talking in the race time chat. Yeah, the key logic in this one was pretty weird.
Yeah, it's one of those seeds where you really want to give it to someone and challenge them to not break logic.
Well, actually, I know somebody who needs to do a no logic seed. So
yeah, that's
true. Yeah, that would be well. We'd definitely find the 6 pod small that way, but yeah, this is you have a real hard time doing this one without breaking logic.
Well, I mean, the one nice thing is something you both did fairly early anyway, which is finding that Eastern big key early and in logic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not like you were saying though, Orange. As long as you scummed that pod small, not too many gotchas in this seed, and you know, you and Skele were in lockstep during a lot of it. What were your thoughts, like opening route, middle, and sort of towards the end once you were in go mode? Did you feel in control of the race? Did you feel any other emotions?
For early game, I thought I was playing a little too safe and conservative because I don't normally do an early Lumberjacks check, but knowing that the tier 1 was bombs and I just did a bomb escape, it kind of forced my hand because I needed to get rid of my armed tier 2 so that I could go do a tier 1. Then I pulled the lamp after Moon Pearl, and I was like, I'm missing a flute. I need to go back a couple spheres. Because I really wanted that flute. Then as soon as I scummed that Fire Rod, I was like, okay, there's probably just pod smalls in TR. And was eventually going to go dip TR, but I kept finding things that would take me away from TRs. Like, oh, I can go clear desert
actually,
now.
right? Yeah, it's like, oh, I can full clear desert, and then after that, you get the swamp small. Oh, I can full clear swamp, and yeah, it kind of, the seed just kind of led you by the nose for most of the middle part of it.
Oh, there's a third TR small in the Hera basement. I'm in GT mode now.
Yep.
Oh, the Thieves Town Big Key is just in TR after I decided to full clear it instead of go mode it. I am suddenly in go mode.
Yep. I was... Gil and I popped off a few times. If you watch this one back, we may have called in. Get your GGs in chat. It's the pig as well.
Really
we both called the first swords, which was silly, but how'd you feel? What was it, 40 minutes until you got a sword?
It made the boots actually usable.
Yeah, I know. Those were, man, there's nothing worse than running around without a sword.
It's like, cool, I got these boots, I got mirror shield, but no sword.
Alright, yeah, Skele finishing at 147.13. And speaking of Skele, Skele is here. Hello, GG's.
Hello. GG.
Alright, so, I don't know. How was that?
It was kind of a funny seed. I don't think I've ever done AD keys before where I was done with GT before I did any, well, finished any of the Penance or Castle Tower. So that was weird. The strangest thing, I guess, was it felt like pretty linear to route, except I know the key logic was totally crazy, and I still don't even understand what I was supposed to do to get the mirror and the fire rod and stuff.
We were talking about it. We're still not entirely sure where the last pod small was, although Vortex thinks it's probably in the back of Thieves Town.
I think this is one of those situations where both of those rods only needed 5 keys, since, well, I don't think either of us found Bombos. So if Fire Rod's the only access to ice, that locks both bows, so that kind of screws with the pod key logic. I think that's what happened, but I don't know. It was really strange. Like, not just that, also the mirror. I found with one Skullwood small key, and I don't think I found the other two
Yeah,
for like
I
50
don't
minutes or
think
something.
anyone, found all 3 of them either.
I have all 3.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I found all 3. I think 2 of them were in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, they
But
were in
I
the
think
first
it's way better.
chest.
Very silly. Luckily, we don't follow logic when we find it.
I mean, I partially followed logic because I didn't really chase the mirror all that much because I felt the mirror was too deep into logic for it to be worth chasing.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you knew those 2 big keys were accessible via mirror, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of reason to go too far out of your way for the rest of the mirror checks.
Yeah, that, and it kind of turned me away from doing Eastern, or finishing Eastern, I guess, because I knew, like, for the longest time I was supposed to find another pod key somewhere. So that's why, like, I didn't do Armos until I was in Go mode, because I figured sooner or later I'm going to find my last pod small key that I need, so I can just do it with Helmasaur.
Right.
Yeah, that was also my line of thinking. Like, I'm not going to go back for Armos Knights until I can also kill Helma and ideally have a mirror. In fact, I should have a mirror because Swamps are crystal. So I ended up waiting until both Aghanim's were dead to actually do it.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you both didn't finish any of the Pendant Dungeons until after GT and Aga, so...
Very strange seed when you do that.
Yeah.
We're in lockstep a lot of the way. Pretty much very, very similar routes. You did the 2 dungeons that had nothing in different orders, Swamp and Mire, so when you switched, we were able to...
It had something.
It's pod big and 4 small hearts in
Well,
in
we
Swamp,
needed
but...
we needed the GT smalls that ended up being in Swamp.
Fair.
Yeah, that's true.
But like other than doing those two dungeons in reverse order, a lot of it was very similar. Skele, I'd say the biggest thing that set you back was that water walk failure early in the seed, just because Orange was able to go up the mountain with the hook shot first try.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny. I don't know if I've ever died in a cave with no enemies before. I wasn't planning on going that way anyway, because that was in Waterfall Ferry, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hook shot
I was planning on going to Hobo anyway, so
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Fair enough. Well, in the end, no harm done. Obviously, still a close race, a very fun one to watch. I had a blast calming it.
Same. And you guys get to do it again tomorrow.
yep.
Any hope for a mode tomorrow? Either of you?
Well, I've played all 5, so I no longer care what I get now.
Just based on what today's cards look like, it seems like either open hard or standard boots are probably the most likely scenarios.
Yeah, I'd rather have boots, personally. I actually haven't had an open yet this tournament, and I don't really mind that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out. Same time tomorrow for game 2. Different comms that time, but should be another good one. Anything else you guys wanted to bring up about the seed, or Skele, you want to talk about your putting jelly on both sides of your toast, or?
I mean, that's the only way you can add enough flavor to make.
Listen, we read all the facts, so.
Well, I'm glad the audience got to know a little bit more about me.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're good to pretty much wrap it up here then. Again, GG's to you both. Orange going 1-0. Yeah, Gil's already covered a lot of it, so unless Skele or Orange have anything else, Gil, you want to take us out?
Sure. Thank you for both runners for letting us restream this. Thank you to our tracker and restreamers for helping us put the show on. Ty, thank you for joining me in the booth. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone in chat for hanging out and watching and correcting us when we're wrong. We got Lana in chat there posting. Thank you again. Follow the runners, follow the comms, follow the trackers, follow everyone on Twitch. This is the last race of the night, so we will be shutting things down here, but we will be back tomorrow. We have a bunch of races on the schedule. Again, I think the first one is 2 o'clock Eastern on SpeedGaming main. So come back for that if you want to watch some more round 1 bracket action for the Link to the Past randomizer main tournament. But otherwise, we're going to take off here. Thanks again, and have a good night.